Exclusive contract from Feilu Novel Network Novel. National Lord. I can receive billions of times the critical strike reward. Yemo travels through the chaotic world of ethnic conflicts and national lords. Compared to the innate disadvantage of higher races, Yemo has a critical strike system that is billions of times stronger. Any reward can randomly strike billions of times more critically. What if there are no branches of service? Mountain Chicken rewards billions of times more critical strikes to transform into Phoenix. Carp rewards billions of times with critical hits to transform into virtual Koan. There is also a monkey splashing here. From then on, Yemo walked horizontally in the chaotic world. Lord of the Dragon God world, I have never seen such a fierce army. Lord of the Divine world, we have all exhausted our strength and cannot deal with a monster. The Lord of the Phoenix world, isn't that our ancestor from the Phoenix world? Why did he go and serve as a gatekeeper? Lord of the Angel world, I entered and saw a 12-winged angel god king under Yemo's command. I was scared to pee at that time. Looking back, Yemo has become the largest boss in the chaotic world. I also want to keep a low profile, but my strength doesn't allow it. This chaotic world, from today on, I will speak for myself. Feilu Novel Network reminds you that this novel and its characters are purely fictional. If there are any similarities, they are purely coincidental and should not be imitated. Chapter 1. Chaos World. 10,000 races competing. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The chaotic world is about to begin. This is the battlefield of chasing deer from all over the world. Various countries send out challengers to become lords of the chaotic world, expand their territories, and compete for luck. The weak eat the strong are kings. With strength, one can achieve everything in this world. There are countless rewards in the chaotic world. Strength, immortality, power, wealth, everything. Not only can you bring your country to its peak, but you can also gain the power to dominate the world. Anyone from all over the world who wants to participate can join. This is an opportunity for you to climb to the sky step by step. There are many wonders that need you to explore. 10 minutes until the chaotic world begins. Challengers who join, please be prepared. As long as you silently want to participate, you can join. Each country should send at least one challenger. Challenger killed in battle, current country resources reduced by 10%. The reduced resources will enter the prize pool of the chaotic world. If no challengers join within the specified time, resources will be deducted by 50%. The sound of the chaotic world rang in everyone's ears. Walking on the street, Yemo heard the old man next to him curse. Damn it. It's all scams. Only fools will actively participate. Unfortunately, each country must send one contestant. I don't know who's going to have bad luck again. Yemo nodded in agreement. This chaotic world, but it has caused great harm to humanity. Yemo is not a person from this world, but a traveler. I traveled to this blue star, which is similar to Earth, a year ago. The humanistic atmosphere is almost the same. Just different countries have different names. The whole world is composed of 197 alliances combined together. The country to which Yemo belongs is called the Kyushu Alliance. However, Yemo still likes to call it the Dragon Kingdom in private. That's more convenient to say. This chaotic world appeared the next day after Yemo crossed over. Claiming to be able to gain many benefits and change the fate of the world. The whole world is boiling for this. Countless passionate young people with ideals have joined the challenge of the chaotic world. Travel through the past and become a challenger. But in the chaotic world, only then did people realize. This is not a challenge. This is a big pit. The chaotic world has countless resources and is not wrong. But we need to see who we are competing with for resources. In the chaotic world, there are not only challengers of blue stars. There is also the world of angels, the world of abyss, the world of nightmares, the world of gods, the world of dragon gods. Various worlds that only exist in myths and legends have unexpectedly appeared in the pursuit of deer in the chaotic world. Isn't it seeking death to compete for luck with these challengers in the mythological world? Not to mention the monsters in the chaotic world who can destroy heaven and earth. The chaotic world opened for the first time, and 1/10 of the world's people died in it. Those are the first batch of passionate young people who don't know anything, crossing the past. No challenger who has traveled through the past has survived for a month. That is to say, when Yemo first arrived, he was unfamiliar with his place of life. Not in the first place. Otherwise, he would have died too. Afterwards, every month in the chaotic world, people will be drawn to challenge themselves. People become proficient in learning, and once they know the dangers of a chaotic world. Who dares to enter? Unless you don't want to live anymore. But never expected that the chaotic world would be forcibly bound to various countries. Every month, a challenger must enter the chaotic world to challenge. Challengers carry the national fortune. The challenger died in battle, and the current resources of the represented country decreased by 10%. If no one participates, the current resources will be reduced by 50%. This is simply bandit logic. Unfortunately, various countries have no choice. If you don't participate, you will be deducted 50% of the current resources. This is something that no country can afford. By comparison, if a challenger dies, deduct 10% of the current resources. It's still acceptable. During the preparation period, the chaotic world can carry various weapons and supplies over. Of course, the army can also be driven over. Unfortunately, various countries have tried many times. There is no way for challengers to survive in the chaotic world for a month. In fact, there are not even challengers who have survived for 7 days. Nothing else. The chaos world is too dangerous. Except for a few powerful countries that are still sending elite troops to challenge the chaotic world, other countries have already begun to die on equal footing. Once a month, the chaotic world is opened, and a replacement for the dead ghost is sent out. Not even the most basic equipment is equipped for challengers. Anyway, having equipment and not having equipment are the same, both are dead ends. Yemo stayed in this world for a year. I have also seen the vicissitudes of human life. In just 1 year, less than 20% of the world's resources remain. The monthly resources are reduced by 10% on the original basis. That's really a reduction. As long as all challengers of a country die in battle, this country's resources will soon be reduced by 10%. The 1,000-acre rice field has been reduced to 900 acres. The precipitation has been directly reduced to 1 layer. Renewable resources are okay. Reducing non-renewable resources is a deadly thing. Coal, oil, and metal resources are all decreasing. 12 months, 12 challenges. It's already good to have 20% of the remaining resources. People have gone from being big fish and big meat a year ago to now having only 1 meal a day to satisfy their hunger. There's no way, in a few more months, I'm afraid I won't even have the right to have a full meal a day. To be honest, Yemo's hair was also dizzy from hunger. However, Yemo is not panicking. He has a system. Close your eyes. Yemo saw the system in his mind. The system is in LNG and has been loaded for 364 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 50 seconds. There are still 10 seconds left to load. 10, 9, 8. Chapter 2. World Live. The Assassin's Mace of the Dragon Kingdom. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Yemo breathed a long sigh of relief. After loading for a year, this system has finally been loaded. If it doesn't load successfully, he will starve to death, right? To celebrate the success of today's system, Yemo also bought a live chicken and a live carp to celebrate. In a world of resource scarcity, this fish and chicken cost him a month's savings. as a standard accessory for travelers. There is a system nearby. Crosser nearby doesn't explain. In Yemo's anticipation. The crisp and pleasant sound of the system rang out again. System loading completed. Billions of times the critical strike system is bound to the host. Billions times the critical strike system. Yemo trembled with excitement. You can tell from this name that this system is not simple. But the subsequent system prompt made Yemo not calm down. Please enter the chaotic world for system activation. Within 10 seconds, if you do not enter the chaotic world, the system will contact and bind itself, and reload. 10, 9, 8, Yemo. What is this situation? Let him participate in the competition of the chaotic world. Do you still need to make a decision within 10 seconds? Let's put the ducks on the shelves. I joined the Chaos World Challenge. In the end, Yemo made a difficult decision. The chaotic world is full of danger. But this system needs to be bound and loaded for another year. Yemo can't wait. The world has turned into this eerie place. It's not just a year, it's half a year. Whether or not we can persist is another matter. Compared to the inevitable game. Yemo still decided to put in a fight. Put it all together, turn a bicycle into a motorcycle. As long as the system is activated and there is a system nearby, what is Yemo afraid of? As Yemo's mind settled down, a beam of light fell from the sky. It shone on Yemo's head. The next second, Yemo disappeared. Next, the old man who just looked at the location where Yemo disappeared. Unbelievable murmurs to oneself. Is this participating in the challenger competition in the chaotic world? You're young, why can't you take it so seriously? At the same time, people from all over the world are also starting to gather and observe. The challenges of this chaotic world are very unique. After each challenger enters the chaotic world, there will be a special live broadcast room for challengers. Challengers from various countries can be found in this live broadcast room. As long as there is an internet connection, you can enter the live broadcast room to watch. This is also a magical place in the chaotic world. However, most people just go and have a look with the intention of watching the excitement. Look at that person who was so unlucky and sent to the chaotic world to die. As expected. The chaotic world has just begun for less than a minute. I heard the sound of the chaotic world ringing in the ears of everyone around the world. The challengers Adur and Asen of the Kingdom of Divine Ox died in battle, and the current resources of the Kingdom of Divine Ox have been reduced by 10%. Abdul Sway and Asen's death speed is too fast. He died in battle without binding his lord identity. The resources of Shenyu Kingdom will be reduced by an additional 10%. Subsequently, all resources of the Kingdom of Shenyu, whether it was food or minerals, were visibly reduced by 2/10. The people of Shenyu Kingdom are almost spitting blood. There's one more thing to say. Are you blaming me for dying too fast? People from all over the world flocked to the live broadcast room of the Challenger of the Divine Cow Kingdom to watch. I only saw a dark, 5-meter-tall creature with a shape resembling a water buffalo and a head resembling a demon. Its tail patted its buttocks and it wriggled away. The monsters of the chaotic world. This third brother is also unlucky enough. Just as I crossed over, I encountered a monster. For this bento delivered. The monster naturally didn't hesitate and ate it directly with one mouth. Floor-to-floor box. Poor Asan, he didn't even survive for 3 seconds before he died. He broke the record for the shortest survival time of a challenger. Isn't that right? This is unlucky. In a country that believes in the divine cow, the challenger was eaten by the ox demon. Is this the retribution for doing too much? Come on, it's the same whether you die early or late. How long can challengers from other countries persist? Hey! The whole world is pessimistic. Adazuru Asen is just the beginning. Subsequently, more challengers will die in this world. To prevent fear from spreading, many countries prohibit citizens from watching this inevitable challenge. But you can watch live broadcasts in places with the internet. The public wants to see it, but the authorities cannot stop it. Within the territory of the Dragon Kingdom. In the chat room of the live broadcast room, the people are discussing extensively. Who will represent our Dragon Kingdom in the challenge of the chaotic world this time? Did you hear that? There's another big move from the official side. We've mobilized 10,000 elite troops and the most advanced equipment, ready to enter the chaotic world for a fight. Unfortunately, only our Dragon Kingdom and a few other great powers dare to try entering the chaotic world. All other countries have already died on equal footing. I heard that beautiful country will also have big moves this time. What's the use of it? Compared to the monsters in the chaotic world and those powerful worlds, as humans, our starting point is to be at an absolute disadvantage and unable to overturn the situation. I'm not optimistic about it anyway. The more setbacks, the bravery is a tradition in our Dragon Country. I believe there will be no problem with Dragon Country anyway. The Dragon Kingdom will surely win. The Dragon Kingdom will surely win. The people have given themselves a good momentum. They heard about it halfway through. Dragon Kingdom is very confident that it can withstand this challenge this time. According to the rules of the Tower World. As long as the challenger lives for a month, we will not be punished for resource depletion. For this reason, Longwa also specially prepared a live broadcast room to explain to everyone. To boost the morale of the whole nation. In the live broadcast room of Dragon Kingdom, the famous host Bing Bing smiled and said to the live broadcast screen. Hello everyone, I am the host Bing Bing. I will host this challenge live broadcast. As is well known, the challenge of the chaotic world has always been a concern for all of our countries. No challenger from any country can survive for over a month yet. But this time, our Dragon Kingdom is going to break this difficult problem. After a year of preparation, our country has also come up with our country's trump card. Having a smooth month, there's absolutely no problem. Dragon Congress became the first country to persist in the chaotic world for a month. Please wait and see. Immediately, the video footage of the challenger from the Dragon Kingdom will be released. Please wait a moment, everyone. Chapter 3. This Chaotic World. I, Yemo, am here. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Bing Bing finished speaking. It has caused another huge uproar. The Ice Goddess has great confidence in this challenge. You're wrong, it's the Dragon Kingdom official who has great confidence in this challenge. They've all said they'll come up with some killer moves, let's just wait and see the show. I feel like I can do it this time. I can't be smoothed by the chaotic world anymore. If resources continue to decrease, I can't even afford porridge. When people flock one after another. The images in the live broadcast room gradually became clearer. I have the image now. Everyone, go over and take a look. Are they the elite troops of the Dragon Kingdom? It doesn't seem like. I'll wipe it. Who is this? A young man who looks so handsome. No, he's just an ordinary person. How could he have gone to the chaotic world? How hard to imagine. What an ordinary citizen. Isn't it about elite troops? Where's the agreed trump card? That's it. Not only the people of Dragon Kingdom were stunned. Host Bing Bing was also stunned. What appears on the screen is not someone else. It's Yemo. Ice covered the head with question marks. The intelligence she received was not like this. According to the information, it is indeed the elite troops of the Dragon Kingdom. How did you become an ordinary person? In the live broadcast room. There are still many foreigners coming in to watch the excitement. They heard that the Dragon Kingdom was going to use the Assassin's Mace to challenge the Chaos World, and they all came curious to see what the Dragon Kingdom had to do. As soon as I entered, I saw Yemo standing in place with a bewildered expression on his face. There is a chicken on the left hand, a fish on the right hand, and a thatched cottage behind. Unfortunately, this whole body is full of skin bags. What does it look like to have a chicken on the left and a fish on the right? This person is definitely going to challenge, not to be funny. Semida. This is the assassin's trump card of the Dragon Kingdom, I'm overjoyed. Sakura Kingdom sent a congratulatory message. I thought Dragon Kingdom could come up with something powerful, but that's all. Just lie down together and die equal. I'll buy it. This kid used to cook and even brought food. Is the chaotic world owned by his family? It's so funny. Get out of here. When did the live broadcast room of Dragon Country have a group of jumping clowns shouting around here? The people of Longwa and netizens from abroad have started to hate each other. The scene was chaotic with one thing at a time. Bing Bing cast an inquiring gaze at Commander Fong Wei on the side. Commander Fong Wei is one of the 3 commanders of the Dragon Kingdom. I must know what happened here. The agreed 10,000 elite troops are fully armed and enter the chaotic world to challenge. Why did he become a lonely ordinary citizen? Commander Fong Wei really knows. He just received the message above. For the questioning gaze of Bing Bing. Commander Fong Wei only said one sentence. The 30,000 elite sea lion troops of beautiful country have been completely destroyed. In 5 minutes. Hear this. Bing Bing and the other guests present took a deep breath. Ordinary people don't know. They know it. This time, the most promising challenge through the chaotic world is not only the Dragon Kingdom but also the Beautiful Kingdom. It can be said that the troops prepared by the Beautiful Country, in terms of numbers and equipment, are even better than those of the Dragon Country. Both countries are confident that they can pass this chaotic world test. The result was unexpected. The 30,000 elite troops of Beautiful Country have just entered the chaotic world. The whole army will be destroyed. Less than 5 minutes before and after. As soon as Dragon Country receives the news, it immediately calls off the plan. Re-evaluate the risks of the chaotic world. As for Yemo's appearance, it was completely an accident. This is also good. There is no need to continue sending people into the chaotic world to die. Commander Fong Wei sighed in his heart. Thank you to this unnamed citizen for his contributions to the Dragon Kingdom. The people of the Dragon Kingdom will remember you in the chaotic world. Yemo stared blankly at the surrounding scenery. He seems to have teleported into a canyon. Surrounded by bamboo forests, there are only bamboo forests. A mountain is higher than a mountain. Nothing. Yemo also knew the thatched cottage behind him. Challengers entering the chaotic world will randomly bind a lord's mansion to become a lord. To be honest, this 20 square meter thatched cottage is the lord's mansion. The size of a general lord's mansion is related to a country's air transportation. After the continuous reduction of energy in the Dragon Kingdom, the challenger's lord's mansion has become so big. Thatched cottage. No, there is still nothing around the lord's mansion except for a fence. Say something unpleasant. Even the dilapidated houses in the big mountain ditch are not so dilapidated. A gust of wind blew in. With a click. The roof has been scraped off. Okay. Yemo's heart trembled. 10,000 alpacas roared past their hearts. He fought to the death in this chaotic world. You must awesome to the system. Otherwise, we'll all die together. As Yemo saw this thatched cottage, the sound of the chaotic world also rang in Yemo's ear. Dragon Country challenger Yemo binds to Lord's Mansion. Become Lord Yemo. Lord's Mansion. Thatched cottage. Lord's Mansion. Lord Yemo. Level. No inflow. Defense. 10-inch amplification. The resources obtained in the chaotic world will appear in the real world at a level of 0.1 times. Tip. 1. Upgrading the Lord's Mansion will increase in resource acquisition. 2. The Lord's Mansion is a necessary territory for challengers. If the Lord's Mansion is destroyed, the challenge will be considered a failure. Challengers will be wiped out. Upgrading the Lord's Mansion will enhance its defense. Lord's Mansion upgrade requirements, please check according to the Lord's Mansion upgrade prompts. The hierarchy of the Lord's Mansion is divided into Black Iron Lord's Mansion, obtaining resources twice as much as in the real world, Bronze Lord's Mansion, obtaining resources 10 times as much as in the real world, Silver Lord's Mansion, obtaining resources 100 times as much as in the real world, Gold Lord's Mansion, obtaining resources 1,000 times as much as in the real world, and other Lord's Mansions that are not listed are considered non-mainstream Lord's Mansions. Becoming a Lord. This is a step that challengers must take to enter the chaotic world. But Yemo couldn't be happy at all. Good guy. Originally, his Lord's Mansion belonged to the non-mainstream level. Yemo remembers that the previous challenger Lord Mansions were all at the Black Iron level. How did it become out of place with him? Chapter 4. 100 million times critical strike reward. A super god level city. You are listening at novelfull.audio. This thatched cottage is shaky. A strong wind can even overturn the roof. If another gust of strong wind blows down the Lord's Mansion, it will cause damage to the Lord's Mansion. Will he become the first challenger to be blown to death by the wind? Thinking about it makes me feel sad. Simida. Is your expression very peculiar? It's okay, just get used to it. Sakura Kingdom continues to send congratulatory messages, wishing you a speedy return. Dragon Kingdom's killer weapon is really killing me. Beautiful Country also sent a congratulatory message. Although our country's challengers died tragically, it doesn't affect me to have fun in Dragon Country. Dragon Country's killer weapon. It's really unique, The comments section is still a group of gloating foreign spenders. Their own country is not doing well, and they also hope that other countries will not be doing well. The people of the Dragon Kingdom are also too lazy to pay attention to them. Because the people of the Dragon Kingdom also do not have confidence in Yemo, what can a challenger with a chicken on his left and a fish on his right do in the chaotic world? Didn't you see the 30,000 elite troops of the beautiful country, who died without a single wave? The director team in the live broadcast room also received instructions. Signal Bing Bing to stop the live broadcast. Since the plan is delayed on the Dragon Kingdom side, there is no need for live streaming anymore. It will only increase public panic. Just as the director's team was about to turn off the live broadcast. Mutant protrusions. Ding. Detected that the host has entered the chaotic world. The billions of times critical strike system has been officially activated. Any item obtained by the host can receive critical strike rewards ranging from 10 to billions of times. Detected that the host has obtained a thatched cottage Lord's Mansion. Immediately strike billions of times more critically. Ding. Congratulations to the host for obtaining 100 million times the critical strike reward. The thatched cottage Lord's Mansion has been upgraded to Taiwei Yuqing Palace. Lord's Mansion. Taiwei Yuqing Palace, Lord. Yemo level. Super Myth level, defense. Too powerful to determine, amplification. The resources obtained in the chaotic world will appear in the real world at a level of 1 million times. Subsequently, a fairy mist shrouded the sky, and a towering white jade hall replaced the thatched cottage just now and appeared in front of Yemo. The grand hall is hundreds of acres in size. White jade hollowed out, carved dragon and phoenix. Immortal aura is vast and vast, the dwelling place of immortals. Yemo was dumbfounded. The guests in the live broadcast room were dumbfounded. The people of Dragon Kingdom are dumbfounded. The foreign sprayers are even more dumbfounded. Taiwei Yuqing Palace. Isn't this place where the Jade Emperor lives? As a result, it became Yemo's Lord's Mansion. Isn't the Lord's Mansion divided into black iron, bronze, silver, and gold? Where did you get the super mythological level? The million-fold increase in rewards brought by the Lord's Mansion is unprecedented. After a long time, the foreign sprayers just came to their senses. I couldn't help but exclaim in surprise. Killer's Mace. This is the trump card of the Dragon Kingdom. It's too terrifying. Bing Bing, Commander Fong Wei, and the other guests were all stunned. This situation is unprecedented. It's not an exaggeration to say it's a miracle. Commander Fong Wei made a decisive decision and contacted the director's team. Continue live streaming, perhaps this person can really bring us surprises. Commander Fong Wei doesn't know how Yemo did it. But with this one hand alone, Commander Fong Wei can confirm that Yemo is not easy. At the same time, the higher authorities immediately issued orders to investigate everything about Yemo. Yemo is bound to an unprecedented super mythological Lord's Mansion. In a short period of time, it spread all over the world. People from all countries immediately crowded into the live broadcast room of Dragon Country to see the true face of the super mythological Lord's Mansion. Since humanity entered the challenge of a chaotic world, the level of the Lord's Mansion does not exceed the level of black iron. I have never heard of anything beyond the mythological level. At first, many foreign people did not believe it. Super mythological level. The Lord's Mansion is at most of the golden level, which is common sense. This super mythological level is probably blown out. Some foreign citizens speak harshly. If there really is a super mythical Lord's Mansion, he can take off his head and kick it as a ball. After entering the Longwo live broadcast room, the people abroad took a deep breath. A shocked mouth can fit an egg inside. Looking at this vast and immortal aura, unlike the immortal treasure hall in the mortal world good guy. He's really a good guy. A god-like Lord's Mansion. It's really at the supernatural level. Chapter 5. The elite of the country dies in battle. Chaos Demon. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The people abroad are envious, jealous, and resentful. I also want to ask a question. How was this done? Many countries immediately called Dragon Country. Inquire about the information of the Dragon Kingdom assassin's Mace. How did you get this super god level Lord's Mansion? We'll give you as many resources as you need, just give us the binding method for the super god level Lord's Mansion. The senior management of Longwo hung up the phone directly. A cold smile. Do you want to know? I still want to know. You ask me, who will I ask? The controversy caused by Yemo is still ongoing. Yemo's information was also submitted as soon as possible. Even the old man who last saw Yemo was interviewed by major TV stations. At that time, I was standing on the roadside and suddenly saw him wrapped in holy light all over his body. There was a faint aura of a king in between. I knew this person was not simple at that time. Sure enough, I guessed it right. It's very likely that he's the savior who came to save our Dragon Kingdom. Killer's Mace, Savior, Son of Fate. For a while, Yemo was given many titles. In this era full of despair, there is a great need for hope. And Yemo's opening performance precisely aroused the hope that everyone longed for. But the information received from Commander Fong Wei is completely different. Ordinary people. Surprisingly just an ordinary person. The information is detailed with Yemo's life story. The 9-to-5 working class is sparse and ordinary, with no remarkable achievements. How do you think it's just an ordinary person? But if it's an ordinary person, how can we explain what happened to this super god-level city lord's mansion? Bing Bing asked, Commander Fong Wei, how do I introduce myself? Commander Fong Wei, as the highest-ranking official present, represents the official. No need to explain. This person's name is Yemo. When introducing him, he said that Yemo's identity is the highest secret. There's no need to explain anything else. Just keep broadcasting. The people finally had hope. Don't splash a basin of cold water. As for what kind of miracle Yemo can bring to everyone, let's keep watching. Bing Bing nodded and understood the meaning of Commander Fong Wei. Bing Bing's gaze flickered in her eyes. There is also something called hope that has emerged. Maybe Yemo can really create miracles. Just as Bing Bing was preparing to continue the live broadcast explanation, an accident has happened again. It doesn't fall into the country. As an established strong country in the world, the Kingdom of Eternal Sunset, also known as the Empire of Eternal Sunset, this time followed closely behind the beautiful kingdom and sent 20,000 elite troops into the chaotic world. The elite troops that do not fall into the country are not as unlucky as those in the beautiful country. The incoming troops fell directly into the monster group of the chaotic world, causing the group to collapse. But due to another terrible event, the group was completely destroyed. Demon riots in the chaotic world. The main monsters in the chaotic world are chaotic demons that emerge from underground. Chaos demons looked ugly and pitch black all over. According to the statement given by the chaotic world, these chaotic demons are composed of evil thoughts from all over the world. One of the objectives of the Chaos World Challenge. It is to gather elite challengers from various worlds and eliminate these chaotic demons. In order to encourage the challengers' enthusiasm, the chaotic world also offered generous rewards. Whether you can get it or not depends on your abilities. Under the suppression of the challenger of the world, many of these chaotic demons have been killed. But every once in a while, the demons below the chaotic world will have a massive groundbreaking behavior. This situation is also known as the Chaos World Riot. This kind of riot may still be tolerable for challengers in the advanced world. For challengers in the lower world, it's just a nightmare. The billions of challengers who first arrived in the chaotic world for humanity encountered the chaos of the chaos world in the middle. The result was less than half a day. All of them are dead. There will also be analysis in later generations. If it weren't for that chaotic demon riot, it's hard to say that many people can pass a month of chaotic world assessment time. After all, how many people there are? There are always a few lucky ones. Also because of that riot, the danger level of the chaotic world is constantly being adjusted. Not many people dared to enter the chaotic world and die afterwards coincidentally. There have been 2 chaotic demon riots in the chaotic world. This is the second time Yemo has encountered even more unfortunate is. The challenger who did not fall into the country was just hit by a chaotic demon that had emerged from underground. A fierce battle, losing and completely annihilating. Under the immense power of the chaotic demon, the challenger who did not fall into the country was also unable to persist for 5 minutes. The sound of the chaotic world rang in everyone's ears. World announcement. Chaos Demon Riot is imminent. All challengers are ready. This riot is far superior to the past. Challengers, please be prepared. Killing chaotic demons will earn rich rewards. Similarly, before being weak, avoiding its sharpness is not embarrassing. Chapter 6. Mountain Chicken, Carp, and a Splashing Monkey. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Hear this news. The faces of Bing Bing and others turned green. The people of Dragon Kingdom suddenly didn't feel good. Still counting on Yemo to bring a wave of rhythm. How do you feel like it's about to cool down? Avoiding its sharpness. That sounds great. These chaotic demons have noses that are even more agile than dog noses. I can't hide it all. Yemo is now a lonely family. How to fight against the raging chaotic demon. Sakura Kingdom continues to send congratulatory messages. Chaos Demon Riot, Yemo can live my live broadcast of cutting chickens. Simida. If it weren't for the Chaos Demon's riot, Yemo could still have survived, with millions of times more resources available. As long as he found something, the Dragon Kingdom could have developed. Unfortunately, fate didn't meet people's wishes. You won't have a chance. I bought it. Is this unlucky? Or is it unlucky? How come only 2 chaotic world riots were met by your Dragon Kingdom's assassin's mace? This time the assassin's mace has turned into a deadly one, gotcha. Where did the duck come from? Why don't you roll back? The meal I just had, it will be better now. I was nauseous to the point of vomiting from some people's disgusting faces. Are you annoying? Many people from hostile countries continue to paste their live broadcasts in Dragon Country. Once again, netizens from Longwa started to criticize each other. The host Bing Bing and the guests had solemn expressions. Don't speak. Because they can't see any hope in Yemo. The terrifying chaos and demon riots are vividly remembered. That was the culprit that caused the collective deaths of the first batch of over 1 billion challengers on Blue Star. It's not a force that humans can resist. Should we send troops to protect Yemo? A guest suggested. Yemo, this is simply the beginning of a fairy tale. Not to mention anything else, it's just the super god level Lord's Mansion, which can have the function of producing resources millions of times. It's impossible to give up easily. How many good things are there in the chaotic world that people know? Just give Yemo some time. Move back a portion. The entire Dragon Kingdom has benefited greatly. No way. Commander Fong Wei sighed. It's not that we don't send troops, it's because it's too late. It's already past the selection time for the Tower World. No one can enter. Commander Fong Wei also regretted it immensely. I knew Yemo had this ability. He sent elite troops to protect Yemo. In the face of national righteousness, all sacrifices are worth it. Unfortunately, there is no if. This road. Only Yemo can come and go by himself. I hope Yemo can create miracles. But is this possible? On Yemo's side. Still standing in place in a daze. Looking at the palace in front of me. He is still in a daze. Who am I? Where am I? Who can tell me what happened? It took Yemo a long time to realize. Then he was pleasantly surprised in his heart. A divine system. Is this the power of a billion times critical strike system? Terrifying like this. Yemo has bloomed. If the system were a yellow flower girl, Yemo would definitely go up and take a bite. It's so amazing. Bull breaks and explodes. Can you believe that the thatched cottage has become the palace of the Jade Emperor? If I don't see it with my own eyes, I can't believe it either. Yemo feels like he's about to develop. The system is in hand, and it is not far from reaching the peak of life. Just when Yemo was excited, I heard the warning sound of the chaotic world. Chaos Demon. Yemo's face looked ugly. He remembered that it was his first time watching a live broadcast of Chaos World. Those monsters with different body types, dark bodies, ugly appearances, and only know how to kill. It's simply a nightmare for these lords. With Yemo's current strength. I want to block these monsters, hee. Absolutely nothing. Yemo also knows that there are other world lords in this chaotic world. For example, the world of gods, the world of dragons, the world of titans. Compared to human lords, the treatment of those world lords has significantly increased by more than one level. It's like the difference between playing a game and charging 1 million and being a free prostitute. The challengers of those worlds become lords. It can consume a certain amount of national energy and summon a certain number of powerful lords from the Lord's Mansion. These rulers are linked to the characteristics of various worlds. The guardians of the gods in the world of gods, the guardians of the gods in the world of dragons, and the bloodthirsty titans in the world of titans, and the stronger the fortune of the world, the higher the strength of the people. Chapter 7. Mountain Chicken, Carp, and a Splashing Monkey. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Yemo patted his head. That's when I remembered. He has become a lord. It is also qualified to summon the people it belongs to. This thing is like summoning beasts. Once bound, it will not be returned or exchanged. Yemo has watched live broadcasts before. Human lords can generally summon low-level lords such as hill people, goblins, and elves. Although the attack power is not strong. But even the smallest mosquito is fast meat, isn't it? It's not a problem to get started. The lords are the exclusive welfare of the lords. According to levels, it is divided into 8 levels. Black iron, bronze, silver, gold, diamond, starlight, holy, and legend. Black iron is the lowest. Cho people, goblins, and elves all belong to this level. Legendary level is the highest. But even if other races summon strong leaders, the strongest will suddenly come to an end at the holy level. Yemo has never heard of a world that can summon legendary leaders. Even in the world of gods and the world of dragons at the tip of the Lord's pyramid, their people are just holy standards. The summoned people are related to the national destiny of each world. If we can summon legendary leaders, how strong our national fortune would be. I think it's impossible. Even in the divine realm, it cannot reach this level. But on second thought, humans can only summon black iron level leaders. And other worlds can bind holy level lords. This is not just a fraction of the difference. It also illustrates the gap between the human world and other higher worlds. It can already be described as a gap. Ling Min is an important combat force in the chaotic world. Expanding territory relies entirely on it. It can be said that the strength of the lords determines their future. Yemo rubbed his hands. Full of anticipation. After binding the Lord's mansion, what kind of lords can be bound to him again? Chaos World Warm reminder. The national luck of your country is too low to bind any lords. Lord Yemo is requested to resolve the issue with the people on his own. Yemo. Yemo's face suddenly froze. Ideal and beautiful, reality is very bone-like. I am looking forward to it like this. Just show me this. Even the lowest level elves are fine. At least nourish the eyes. Yemo felt the malice from the chaotic world. Watching other lords in the world one by one being full level lords. On the other hand, on Yemo's side. Nothing, there's no way. With the current luck of the Dragon Kingdom, even the lowest level leaders cannot be summoned. That is to say, Yemo is still alone now. Yemo couldn't help but feel a faint sadness. My subordinates don't even have a leader. How else are we going to fight? If heaven doesn't save people, people will save themselves. My life is up to me, not heaven. Isn't it just that your luck is too low and you don't have a leader? Just go and grab some directly. The sources of Ling Min come from 2 aspects. One is the birth of the Lord's mansion. After binding the lords, they can be produced by the lords through resource consumption. Unfortunately, this road has already been cut off. Another option is to go out and arrest. As long as it is a captured monster, the other party surrenders and intends to follow you, it can also become a leader. Making the people become Yemo's top priority at this time. At least there can be a few subordinates who can carry and fight. Even if encountering chaotic monsters at that time. Throwing it out and delaying for a while is also good. Between Yemo's thoughts. I heard a roar coming from the distant mountains and forests. It seems that something has broken through the ground. Yemo knows there's not much time left for him. Don't come up with some solutions. It's about to hang here. But this issue with the people, what does Yemo have now? There's nothing. 1 poor, 2 poor. Yemo can be said to have started from scratch. Where can I find this leader? Can't let him come out. Besides a chicken brought from the real world and a fish. Wait, live chicken and live carp. A spiritual light flashed in Yemo's mind. Since the Lord's mansion can withstand billions of critical hits. This live chicken and carp, in theory, are also his private property. In theory, it can also be rewarded with critical strikes by the system. Maybe there's a play. Yemo's dead horse becomes a living horse doctor. I tried it. Soon, Yemo heard the pleasant notification sound of the system. Ding. Determine that pheasants and crucian carp are the host's belongings. Ding. Congratulations to the mountain chicken for obtaining 800 million times the critical strike reward. The host has obtained one ancient divine beast, the Vermilion bird. Ding. Congratulations to the crucian carp for receiving 1.2 billion times the critical strike reward. The host has obtained one ancient divine beast, the virtual koan. Yemo, what? Yemo, dot. I'll go. Is there any mistake? Big shots, please come in. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Thank you all for your support. Starting today, Xiaofang has added new rules. 2,000 flowers and 1 watch. 1,000 rewards and 1 watch. Seeking support, seeking subscription, seeking everything. Friends with opinions, please leave a message in the book review section. Finally, I wish everyone a happy National Day. Thank you all for your support. Starting today, Xiaofang has added new rules. 2,000 flowers and 1 watch. 1,000 rewards and 1 watch. Seeking support, seeking subscription, seeking everything. Friends with opinions, please leave a message in the book review section. Finally, I wish everyone a happy National Day. Thank you all for your support. Starting today, Xiaofang has added new rules. 2,000 flowers and 1 watch. 1,000 rewards and 1 watch. Seeking support, seeking subscription, seeking everything. Friends with opinions, please leave a message in the book review section. Finally, I wish everyone a happy National Day. Thank you all for your support. Starting today, Xiaofang has added new rules. 2,000 flowers and 1 watch. 1,000 rewards and 1 watch. Seeking support, seeking subscription, seeking everything. Friends with opinions, please leave a message in the book review section. Finally, I wish everyone a happy National Day. Thank you all for your support. Starting today, Xiaofang has added new rules. 2,000 flowers and 1 watch. 1,000 rewards and 1 watch. Seeking support, seeking subscription, seeking everything. Friends with opinions, please leave a message in the book review section. Finally, I wish everyone a happy National Day. Thank you all for your support. Starting today, Xiaofang has added new rules. 2,000 flowers and 1 watch. 1,000 rewards and 1 watch. Seeking support, seeking subscription, seeking everything. Friends with opinions, please leave a message in the book review section. Finally, I wish everyone a happy National Day. Thank you all for your support. Starting today, Xiaofang has added new rules. 2,000 flowers and 1 watch. 1,000 rewards and 1 watch. Seeking support, seeking subscription, seeking everything. Friends with opinions, please leave a message in the book review section. Finally, I wish everyone a happy National Day. Thank you all for your support. Starting today, Xiaofang has added new rules. 2,000 flowers and 1 watch. 1,000 rewards and 1 watch. Seeking support, seeking subscription, seeking everything. Friends with opinions, please leave a message in the book review section. Finally, I wish everyone a happy National Day. Thank you all for your support. Starting today, Xiaofang has added new rules. 2,000 flowers and 1 watch. 1,000 rewards and 1 watch. Seeking support, seeking subscription, seeking everything. Friends with opinions, please leave a message in the book review section. Finally, I wish everyone a happy National Day. Chapter 8. Mythical Leaders. Vermilion Bird, Su Kuan. You are listening at novelfull.audio. In the live broadcast room of Dragon Kingdom. Now it's a sea of people. Almost the majority of the world's population flock to watch Yemo's performance. The countries that gloat are waiting to see Yemo die suddenly in just 1 second. This kind of mindset is actually easy to understand. I'm not doing well, why are you doing well? The emergence of Yemo carries the hope of the entire Dragon Kingdom. But if Yemo fails, everyone will return to the same starting line. Foreign sprayers eagerly await. Just wait and watch Yemo die for a while. In the live broadcast room of Beautiful Country. He also wrote a special book about Yemo's experiences. The host of Beautiful Country exclaimed with great emotion. Unfortunately, the Dragon Kingdom finally took out the legendary assassin's Mace. We can see that this challenger named Yemo gave us a great surprise at the beginning. The mythological lord's mansion can be said to be the mythical beginning. If given some time, the Dragon Kingdom has obtained resources from the chaotic world, and it is very likely that it will surpass our beautiful kingdom to become the world's largest country. It's a pity that I was destined to encounter the once-in-a-century chaos demon riot. Let's observe a 3-minute silence for Yemo, the challenger of the Dragon Country. Unfortunately, it's really a pity. This is really a sad thing. The guest on the side smiled and said, but I can see that your expression is very happy and there is no sign of sadness. Demeli couldn't help but raise the corner of her mouth slightly. That's because as people grow up, they know how to hide their sadness with a smile. Cover up your butt. Many people from Dragon Country are also wandering in the live broadcast rooms of Beautiful Country. This is just Schadenfreude. And in the live broadcast room of Longguo. Yuluan has been displaced by foreign sprayers. How can it be repaired? Yemo, accept the judgment. I don't believe he's a lonely person who can survive the pursuit of chaotic demons. We don't believe it either. It's absolutely impossible to get in and out. Those chaotic demons have very sensitive noses one by one. Within 100 miles, you can find them no matter where you hide. The Dragon Kingdom has put a lot of effort into preparing this assassin's mace. Oh, things are unpredictable. Guess how long this Yemo can survive. 1 hour. 2 hours. You overestimated him. Chaos Demon Riot, as long as you lock Yemo's position, 1 minute is too much. Looking forward to it. Is it possible that Yemo can survive this wave of chaotic demon riots? It's absolutely impossible. Die with that heart. Unless you can summon a powerful leader's defense from the Lord's mansion like any other higher world, relying solely on an ordinary human, with a chicken on your left hand and a fish on your right hand, to block the attack of chaotic demons. It's impossible. If Yemo can withstand it, I dare to live stream Iron Pot Stew myself. Look, Yemo was so scared that he stood still. The host Bing Bing looked at Yemo, who was standing still, feeling a bit anxious. Commander Fong Wei, this. Commander Fong Wei continued to shake his head, indicating that there was nothing he could do. Famous commentator Gao Wei suddenly jumped out and brushed off a wave of presence. Yemo is about to hang up. If he doesn't come out to speak, he won't even have a chance to show his face. Gao Weimeng directly expressed his opinion. It's hopeless. Give up. The chaotic world is the world of challengers in the higher world. It's not even a place where we humans can stand. The monsters there have power far beyond our technological level. Even if we pull the entire world's troops over now, we cannot withstand the chaos and demons' riots. This is the limit of humanity. Unless it's a miracle. But miracles are not so easy to happen. Gao Weimeng hasn't finished speaking yet. Eyes wide open, looking at everything on the screen in disbelief. Host Bing Bing is strange, what happened? It can shock a dark commentator so much that a complete sentence cannot be said. When Bing Bing looked up at the live broadcast screen, I couldn't help but widen my eyes and cover my mouth. Commander Fong Wei on the side was even shocked and couldn't help but stand up. Not only Bing Bing and the on.site guests, but also people from all over the world were shocked to see this scene. The mouth has grown into an O shape. You can put an egg inside. Only visible on the screen. The mountain chicken originally held in Yemo's hand emitted a dazzling light. The entire sky is magnificent. Under this colorful radiance, 100-meter-long bird with a fiery red body and a phoenix-like shape appeared in the sky. Let out a hiss. Auspicious clouds abound. The world is leveling up. The ancient divine beast Vermilion bird is now in the world. At the same time as the Vermilion bird appeared, information about Vermilion bird also appeared in Yemo's mind. Ling Min. Vermilion bird, grade. Mythical, the divine power of one's destiny. 1. Rebirth from nirvana. After death, one will experience nirvana. With each nirvana, one's strength doubles. 2. Burning flame, a divine power that can summon flames to burn everything. 3. Devouring, can enhance one's own ability by devouring monsters, and on the other side. The fat fish that Yemo bought has also undergone changes. The fish's body trembled and jumped into mid-air. The body shape has changed to several hundred meters long. The body is colorful and shaped like a whale, with a strong aura of devouring heaven and earth. Ling Min. Colorful virtual Kuan, grade. Mythical, the divine power of this destiny. 1. Swallow the heavens and the earth, can devour all things to enhance strength, not limited to life forms. 2. Wandering through all realms, disregarding terrain, possessing divine powers in the heavenly realm, descending to the underworld, and freely traversing. 3. The body of the ancient Kuan, infinite power, amazing defense. Bull. Bull break. It's so amazing. Yemo directly broke the beef 3 times. A chicken and a fish. With the blessing of the system, you can directly transform into a divine beast and believe it. The grade is an unprecedented mythical level. Isn't the rank of the leader iron, bronze, silver, gold, diamond, star, holy, or legendary? Where did you come from? Mythical level. Chapter 9. Mythical leaders. Vermilion bird, Su Kuan. You are listening at novelfull.audio. No need to say. The existence of Vermilion bird and colorful virtual Kuan is above the legendary level. Mythical level leader. Absolutely the first time in the history of this chaotic world. Even the world of gods, the world of dragon gods, and other higher worlds must be surpassed. Yemo was almost moved to tears. Just now, I was both poor and penniless. Now there are 2 mythological level leaders standing by. I can only say one thing: happiness comes too suddenly. Happiness comes too suddenly. Not only did it move Yemo deeply, but it also excited the people. Above the blue star. People from all over the world are collectively foolish. I'll buy it. What is this? That red flamingo, is it the legendary phoenix? And what is that big fish? I haven't seen it. That thing is called Kuan, a legendary monster that devours heaven and earth. Zhuke, Kuan. Isn't this a divine beast? Do you call this Ling Min? Don't say it, it's really true. The chaotic world has already displayed the information of these 2 divine beasts. My mom. Mythical level. Did I misread? wife. Come on, it's just me. It's really mythological. Let me wipe it off. What does mythological level mean? The chaotic world doesn't have the system of the people it gives out. Then there's no need to ask, it's definitely a level that surpasses any level of the common people. Judging from this name, its momentum is different. My wife didn't believe it just now and pinched me hard, but she pinched me in the wrong position. I'm already disabled now, but it doesn't affect my ability to pee. It's truly the killer weapon of the Dragon Kingdom. With just one move, it scares a person to death. The assassin's mace of the Dragon Kingdom is as terrifying as ever. Terrifying as +1. Terrifying like this +2. Terrifying as +10086. Even those sprayers from abroad. At this moment, I was also fully impressed. There's no way. Yemo's skill is amazing. Summon 2 divine beasts directly. Who can bear this? In the live broadcast room, Commander Feng Wei and several other guests looked bewildered. They are also trapped in deep self-doubt. Who am I? Where am I? What happened? Looking at the live broadcast room. Dragon Country Assassin's Mace Bull Break. The screen exploded. Commander Feng Wei really wants to say something. I don't know what's going on, okay? These people thought Yemo was their secret weapon in the Dragon Kingdom. Isn't that Vermilion bird and Koan? How did Yemo summon them and bind them into his own territory? Still at the mythological level. Commander Feng Wei believes that he has a good understanding of the chaotic world. The highest level in the chaotic world is legendary. Why is it mythological? Commander Feng Wei felt like he was watching the Arabian Nights. But things really happened. At the same time, the high-level officials of Dragon Country receive condolence calls from other countries. It's a condolence call. Actually, it's just to inquire about Yemo's news. How did your Dragon Kingdom's assassin's mace summon divine beasts? Tell us the method. If you want to be willing to speak, the price is negotiable. As long as you dare to speak up, I dare to follow you. For such unreasonable demands. The high-level officials of the Dragon Kingdom only have 2 words. He. Afterwards, I hung up the phone. It's asking these nonsense again. You want to know? I still want to know. Go check all Yemo's information again. My life story, who have I been in contact with? What have I said, how many meals I eat a day, what I have eaten, and everything I have investigated is clear and honest. Yes. At this time, Yemo has become the highest secret of the Dragon Kingdom. All the information about Yemo has been investigated over and over again. Every word Yemo said. Everything I have done. What brand of underwear is it? They are recorded in detail in thousands of pages of documents. For dozens of experts to study and refer to in detail. Experts read every word carefully like treasures, hoping to find the root of Yemo's uniqueness. Finally, after a long time, they came up with a conclusion. Isn't this just an ordinary person?